This is all from the passenger seat. Yep, fun. This here is a Ford Maverick. Unfortunately, there is an issue. I don't know if you guys could see it, but the HVAC on this thing is kind of acting wonky. It's not defrosting properly, and I'm going to show you guys what's wrong with it here in a second. But this is Rob's Maverick here. This is what he got for his lady and whatnot to drive around town, but the problem is it's kind of having issues. So interesting thing, he has a picture of it right here in the passenger footwell. We had water dripping from the dash, so we were thinking this is an aftermarket windshield here because this is not a Ford windshield. So this was replaced once upon a time, and I wasn't sure if the seal was working correctly. But now that the HVAC's not working properly, the blower motor works, but it sounds a little bit weird, but there's really no air coming out. Now, thanks to GEARWRENCH, I got this little scan tool here, and it says that we're able to do some bidirectional controls and some live data to check it out. I've gone ahead and set it up yesterday to go ahead and use it on this car. So we're gonna go ahead and plug this in and see what's up with the Ford Maverick. So we're in the Ford Maverick, and I got the GEARWRENCH right over here, and basically there's really nothing much to it, but it packs a lot of information according to GEARWRENCH. Now back in SEMA, we kind of saw the scan tool itself, and this was supposed to do everything just like the scan tool, but as long as you have like a tablet or a smartphone, you'll be able to use this. Now, while setting up this little scan tool here, I kind of noticed a couple things. It was kind of a pain to set it up with my phone, but you actually have to just make sure you have all the permissions connected, and then you should be able to hook everything up. So let me go ahead, plug this sucker in, start up the car, and see what we can find out. So it's just as simple as plugging it here into the OBD2 port, put that sucker in there. Now we're just gonna put the car in the on position here. It's a hybrid, so all I gotta do now is just open it up on my app on my phone. And I got the screen recorder going, so you guys will actually see what I'm seeing here. I got the screen recording for you guys so you guys can see what's going on here. And basically right now, I already got everything set up. If you don't know how to set this up, again, we'll kind of make a video. And I actually got the GEARWRENCH from GEARWRENCH for free. There's no strings attached, so this is kind of just a live action, just straight real world testing here and seeing if, you know, we can find a problem or just do testing on the HVAC system. So all I gotta do here is just hit the auto scan. Right down below, the little GEARWRENCH dongle has a little blue light telling me that basically, hey, connected. So you can see here, I got my VIN. Model is a Maverick, model year is 2022. I'll hit OK, hit OK, because it will use online data, which we are already connected to the internet. And all I'm gonna do here is hit auto scan, and then I'm just gonna wait for this to auto scan here. So now the nice thing is, and just being kind of similar to a platform just like on the scan tool, I could just hit pause right here. And then once I hit pause, I know for a fact that my heating, ventilation, air conditioning, my HVAC system passed and has no issues whatsoever. But we're gonna go here in the diagnostics and see what we could do. Now I could clear, read the ECU information, and what I'm gonna do is check for live data. Okay, so here's some of the live data here. You could see down here, if I hit auto, I could actually see the blowers working. Then if I crank this sucker up, my data's changing. Took out my microphone here real quick. I don't know if you guys could hear the blower. It's kind of sounding a little weird. That's the sound of the blower right now. And this is all the way up, by the way. Obviously our blowers are working here. Then I'm just gonna scroll through my live data here, and auto says it's inactive. I'm just gonna hit that. The auto switch works. I'm gonna let go of the auto switch. Therefore now it says inactive, so that's doing just fine. So there's a lot of information here that Ford actually gives you for the HVAC system. So if I hit max defrost, the value changes, but nothing is coming out of my defrosters. If I hit the floors, there you go. Panel. This is not an issue. I'm basically getting information back onto this little scan tool here. So we know that this is good. I'm having no issues. There's nothing with the blend door or anything like that indicating me that there's anything weird. Hear the blend door working, but it just seems like we're not getting any air. Well, I should take that back. We're getting, like, it's halfway up, but I just feel a very slight breeze coming out the vents. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna go look in the glove compartment and see if we could find anything there when it comes to the filter. And I'm hoping not, because everything seems to work. So we're gonna start from there, you know, see if there's any clogs from leaves or whatnot, and basically start our diagnosing there and see if we can physically look if there's any issues.
Now, if you made it this far in the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that bell notification, and that like. A couple other things too. Did you know that we're also doing a giveaway for our 3,000 subscribers? When we went to SEMA 2024, we ended up getting a lot of swag for you guys and some free cool products some vendors pitched into that giveaway. All you gotta do is go into the video of our road trip video on our channel and type in SEMA 2025 in the comments, and a random comment will be selected as a winner towards the end of December. And in this video that we have a second channel. We filmed a lot of content, and a lot of that content just doesn't make it to this channel because it's just not the talking points, or we just couldn't really make content of. If you guys really like to see the extras and kind of like the behind the scenes of everything that goes on with this channel, definitely check this channel out. It's called mechanicbuilt Extras. I know, simple name, but let's get back to the video.
So here in the state of Washington, it gets dark really quick. It's not even 5 o'clock and the sun's already going down. Pretty much, usually these are all basically simple. All I gotta do is pull on these two tabs into here. So this sucker should open up, pops right off. And there is my HVAC box. Now, it's kind of hard to see. I don't know if you guys can see it. There you go. Voila, that is the box that I'm hoping I'm not going to find anything crawling around. The vehicle's still on. While I have this light here, I'm going to see if I could do a little show and tell. Again, do mind me, I'm trying to do this on the fly. We're just doing proper diagnosing here. So this looks like the blend door actuator. So if I turn the sucker on and then I flip it around, there you go. See, there it goes to footwell. Go back up to the vent, defrosters for the windshield. It looks like it's all working properly. I'm a little scared, dude. Now, I'm hoping that there's nothing behind blend door number 1. Okay. Ooh, dude, it is soaked. Oh.
I probably shorted it out.
Dude, that is wet.
Yeah.
So, okay, there's a problem here. This whole entire cabin filter is just completely soaked. So it is probably trying to suck through a flat straw, because when you have water in there, it creates resistance. Now, do I see anything weird? Nope, it's just wet. So now even with this open, it's sucking air from here. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go ahead and close this door real quick. So go ahead and shut that off. Yep. Rob's gonna shut that off right now. I'm gonna close this and see if we get any air coming in.
Check the footwell.
So you can see that this is moving. Now the problem is I gotta figure out why it's wet. Like, it is soaked, dude. Like, I don't know if you guys could see that. It is just drenched. You gotta figure out why there's water coming into our air box here, dude. So I'm gonna open this sucker back up again. No water anywhere else, yes. I don't know if you guys could see that in there. There looks like a loose plastic piece. So this vehicle's been warrantied. That much I do know. It's hard to see. I'm gonna have Rob take a look in a second, but that doesn't look like it's mounted properly in there. Hold this light real quick right here. I don't know if you guys could see it, but it looks like it's just a random piece of plastic. It could be how it is from the factory. Even though I've owned a Ford Maverick, I haven't changed the cabin filter, but we're gonna have to open up the dash. So we might have to pull this sucker in the garage and see what's up. But you can see the water back there, right? There's still water in this box. So we have more of a problem, because we could just put in a new air filter, but it's not going to solve our problem why it's getting soaked. So the mystery still continues. So the adventure continues. We are in the garage right now, but I want to kind of point a couple things out. So like I said, this has been warrantied. I don't know what warranty they had. I don't know if I had to do something with the hybrid cable here, but when they first bought this car, I kind of inspected it and I said this needed to be remounted. This is the problem I have with dealerships. Sometimes you just give it to somebody and they just want to get out the door because it's just warranty work and it's not gravy work. So this was the only thing that was holding the wire. The rest of them were just kind of held into place. But if you're doing something like this and you're trying to figure out the problem, in order to remove this cowl, we're gonna have to remove the wiper blades and these tabs here. You have 1, 2, 3, and then you got 4 and 5. 2 nuts that hold in your wiper blades. And I don't know if you guys could tell, this vehicle comes with the option with the heated windshield, and this is all the way down. And this was another issue that they had, was it was way too low, and I told them to go get it warrantied out because they bought the car, because again, someone has touched it and mucked up. It's not even on the heating element. I don't know if you guys could see that, but we'll get that also fixed. And I know it's misaligned because this whole entire line right here is like almost about to hit the body of the vehicle. So again, that could damage the paint later on in the future if, you know, the wiper motor kind of goes out of alignment. Highly doubt it will, but yeah. Many of you are probably already trying to make a comment saying that, hey, why not check the drainage for the evaporator? It's a new car. You can see how clean this is, so I highly doubt it's that, but we will also check that eventually. But till then, I need to go see what that plastic piece is and make sure everything is hooked up correctly, because obviously this warranty work isn't working out. So when I come back to you guys, this will be all dismantled and therefore apart. As you guys can see, I already got one wiper off. It's just a simple 15mm socket, and I'm going to show you guys how to take these off. It's pretty fairly simple. What I got to do here is just kind of lift up and then make sure that I'm not hitting the hood. Make sure I'm free enough where this arm, I could wiggle it back and forth, and there you go. That's how you take off the wiper. Now the next part is trying to remove these clips. These are going to be fairly simple. I have a tool just like this. I keep forgetting what the name of these are. What I'm going to do is just grab it from there, that way it doesn't fling off on me, and voila. And I'm not going to lose it in the engine bay. 1 to go, 4 more to go. I actually just realized too, I just saw this. There's actually one missing right over here. Quality work nowadays, you know. I got all the clips off over here. I got the hybrid wire off here, and this should just honestly pull straight off from the cowl. Kind of have to massage this sucker out. Got these little rubber clips in here. Now, if you guys want to know what I'm talking about here, it's hard to see it, but there's a little plastic clip in here that's kind of holding this sucker onto the weather stripping right there. You gotta just stick your finger, push down on either end from the top and the bottom, and pop it out that way. So again, stick my finger in there, got the top, there you go. That one, yeah, this has definitely been removed. So there you go. It's like the perfect length here. Okay, might have to remove the filler for the washer fluid there, so that shouldn't be too hard. 110mm later, one filler neck, and that should give me enough room to slide this sucker at a good enough angle to get the sucker out. Look at that. All right, guys, so I think we found the problem here. Again, shoddy craftsmanship and a plug, a magical plug that's not plugged in. Probably this car doesn't have the heated windshield after all. So this was probably allowing the water to go in. Doesn't look like it's broken. It just looks like somebody, whoever did this, didn't properly put the cover back in. So what we're gonna do is just plop that back in there. Rob's on the way getting the new air filter, and yeah, that's probably our problem right there. Like I said, so you know, process of elimination. It's just shoddy craftsmanship. Like seriously, what the fuck? So you know, because I'm a decent human being over here, what we did was we went ahead and cleaned where the cowl was going to sit, and here it is nicely attached. As you can see, it's still secured. They luckily didn't mess it up whatsoever, and I am probably gonna zip tie this nicely because of course this is an aftermarket windshield and that's just dangling, and I don't want that to be dangling. I kind of care about the quality of my fucking work. So with that being said, we're gonna button this all up and go from there. Because, you know, this was so hard. There you go. Semi looks like factory. See that little rubber flap that needs to go inward towards the center? Then I got this wire I gotta fight over here, and that little plastic piece on the side, and they just snap it like that. So it has that groove in there. Yeah. It just kind of pops into place. Just gotta massage it in there. Yeah, just like that underneath the windshield. And then we just put in the clips and voila. So put in the magical clips just like that, even though we are missing one. So you can see
it came missing.
Yeah, whoever did these clips, I mean, like, I don't know how they got that in there the way they did, but let's see if we could save this sucker. Hey, yeah, you want to warranty your wire, but have us not put in all the clips. This one's, you know, Wi-Fi. All right, wiper time. Okay, now installing these wipers are pretty fairly simple. Get them aligned where it's at. Lift it up. Wiggle it, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Yeah, get in there. Okay. Yeah, perfect. That's where I want it. Windshields. Pain in the dick. Easy fix. Filler neck going on. And then lastly, putting in the air filter. Oh, it's a nice tight fit, and it's in. But I also can't forget putting this sucker back on. But this should be fairly simple. I accidentally popped the piston out on this thing, so we'll pop this sucker back on. So if you ever have this piston pop out on you like I did with me, let's see. There you go. Just snaps it back into place. All fine and dandy. And then slide it here from the back. Oh no, it's dark now. Lift this sucker back up. Gotta pull on the piston rod over here. Pull that sucker out. Pop it into place just like that. Boom. Done. Now let's go check and see if everything works. Put that sucker in the opposition. Oh, look at that. We got air. Got plenty of it. Look at that. Footwell's good. All right. And then lastly, what's most important, the frosters. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to put the sucker AC on high and try to pull out any moisture that has probably accumulated in this truck. So what I'm going to do here is do max AC. Well, turn on the AC, crank that sucker on high, close the windows, and let the sucker run for a little bit. Rob decided just to pull out the mat. If you shine the light on that, I don't know, it's hard to, if the camera's picking it up, but there's plenty of water underneath this mat. Oh yeah. It had so much water's underneath that carpet there. Oh, dude, there's a puddle in here. There's a puddle of water, my dude. Yep. We need to wet dry back this, dude. I can live with that. It's damp, not soak anymore. Let's see how much water we collected. Holy crap. All that because of shoddy work, dude. Come out here, follow me, Rob. This is all from the passenger seat. Yep, fun. So there you guys have it. The Maverick's all complete. So this is pretty much, I'm just gonna say, a warning to anybody that has gotten their windshield replaced. Now, I kind of know just by being on the Maverick forums that these windshields are, for whatever reason, notorious to chip and crack right across fairly easily. Honestly, this is shoddy work, but if you believe that if you're getting water in the passenger seat, or you're realizing you're getting water in the passenger seat, well, maybe somebody did install that shroud underneath the cowl right over here. So hopefully this video is helpful to you guys. If you haven't liked the video, definitely don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. My name is Nick. This is Mechanic Built, and yeah, I guess this is another Maverick video. So until next time, guys, take care.